Hi everybody, it's Dara, and I was about to whip up the fastest salad in the West, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to share this because it's really good, and it's my mission for you to know how to make raw food accessible, how to make it easy. Take a bag of spinach, dump it in a bowl. Take tahini, fresh raw tahini, lots of calcium, really good for our bones, protein, and it's a healthy fat. Take apple cider vinegar for a little zest, and regular vinegar is too acidic, and this is not acidic for our bodies. And then I got this amazing honey, Pacifica habanero honey. If you can't find this brand, the habanero, you can make your own. Just chop up little bits of habanero, put a little bit of lemon juice and some honey, and you could have your own. What I do with that is I take a bowl and I take a scoop of this unopened jar. And I open it, and I tell you that the reason I'm making a fast salad is because Gage is here, and Gage is gonna, how I open this I love when I get caught on camera, like, okay. I did it. Okay, so I take a little bit of this sesame tahini, which is so beautiful. I'll tell you, this on a piece of red pepper with a little bit of portobello mushroom and an onion is an amazing snack, or a little sauerkraut. Okay, so I take some of that, and I take the honey. You don't need much of the honey. And a little bit of everything's new. When I got home from New Jersey, I didn't know where my salt was, how I kept my water. I was so disoriented, and I didn't know if I didn't have apple cider vinegar left. Gage and I actually were working together before I left to free myself up. Remember, we disassembled the studio, and I gave away all of my tools so that I could be freed up to do my artistry, which is food, and we don't want the plastic from which is food and communication. I want to communicate how important it is to eat a lot of high raw diet for preventative medicine. We don't want to end up in the doctor's offices. We want everything to be nutrient dense, then we want to eliminate properly so that our bodies don't accumulate toxins. And the raw food lifestyle is the perfect way to detoxify. And you get to chew, and you get to have gorgeous food, so it's really not suffering. It's not about suffering. We do need salt. Gage asked if I wanted us to clean up the kitchen before we filmed, and I said no, because we're keeping it raw and we're keeping it real. And if everything had to be perfect before each video... Okay, we got interrupted by a phone call, and I have very red hair, if anyone's ever noticed. It's going to mellow out in a little bit. It's fiery, though. I like it. Like our habanero honey. Me and the honey. So now I'm just going to, sometimes what I like to do actually is I like to cut up the spinach so it's in smaller pieces, because I don't like unwieldy salads when you go to have a bite and it's just all over your face. So I do like my salads chopped a little bit. Makes it easier for the dressing to mix all over it. And this is the easiest, fastest salad. Now, in order to have the spinach absorption that we want, we'll boost the iron absorption from the spinach. We can boost it by 30 to 40% if we add vitamin C to this. So that could mean lemon, could mean orange wedges, it could be strawberries. So I will, when I'm done, add some strawberries to this. Okay, so that's it. I put the dressing on, and I can show you how it tastes. If your dressing is too thick, add a little bit of water, add a little bit of lemon juice. And there's our, I could add mulberries. They have vitamin C. Pretty sure they have a lot of vitamin C. They have a lot of antioxidants. So be creative. You know, think of what you have in front of you, what you can, to me, it's all about, you know, I want to empower you guys to know how to handle the things that you have readily available, because it changes from season to season. It changes from city to city, town to town. So I want you to know how to flavor balance. If you don't have tahini, use avocado. If you don't have avocado, use flax oil. If you don't have flax oil, use olive oil for your fat. If you don't have apple cider vinegar, use orange juice. If you don't have orange juice, use lemon juice. There you go. I could go on and on. Perfect. Well, absolutely perfect. Yum. So Gage and I are going to enjoy the salad and carry on with the business of decluttering and organizing the cabinets, which have been packed with all kinds of stuff. And a lot of the stuff Nat Monarch gave me from the raw food world, which I've been using and actually love, love, love. The quintessential is giving me the minerals back that I need. I felt really depleted. And of course these mulberries, these perfect purple mulberries are going in the salad. And they have an enormous amount of antioxidants, and they're beautiful. And this inspires me actually to make some chocolates. There you go, everybody. Get your greens on, and I will see you really soon. Okay, everybody. I love you, and get your greens on.